Hello, Malcolm. Happy 4th of July. At the time of recording this, it's gonna be it is the 4th of July, but when I post this, it's probably gonna be like July 6 or 7. Just because of that's just how it is. I did go to the zoo today in my state. Yeah. They have like a crap ton of animals. And so apparently they let the peacock free. And there's just a peacock roaming around, and I walked past it and it spread its feathers at me and I got scared and I ran away. So, yeah. I mean, I kind of feel bad for it because there was like little kids throwing rocks at it, but yeah. Happy 4th of July, and what even is a kilometer? So, I think this episode will probably be like an hour long, I'll hope. I mean, I am home alone right now, so. Have you guys ever texted someone and said, this English is too strong for them? Have y'all ever done that? So, I mean, how do bus drivers even close the door after they get out? I have no idea how they do that, because, I mean, it's kind of like a shower thought, I guess. Kinda. Maybe, I don't know. But, yeah. I haven't really posted. I mean, I actually did post like 2 weeks ago, like a podcast episode, but, yeah. I mean, I don't have any more Lego sets left to build, which is kind of depressing. And at the zoo I went to, there was lemurs, and they're kind of scary. Not gonna lie, they're scary, bro. And then next to that was the monkeys, and there was a random vulture in there. But that vulture looked so depressed. It was just sitting in the corner, and it was just staring at the floor. Do we all have that friend or somebody we know who would stare straight into our souls and not hear a frickin' thing we said? Because I swear, sometimes they be doing that. Did you guys see the debate a few weeks, was it a week ago? Or like, I'm not sure. It might have been a week ago, it might have been a few days ago, but I can't remember. But, Joe Biden was like talking, and he would say like, blah, 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 this, that, and then he would go, or, and. It's insane. I mean, Joe Biden's kind of insane. I mean, all he does is eat ice cream and faint. But yeah. So, I'll probably be going to California. Like one of one of the last days of July. So, yeah. I mean, we might see, like, Sierra Mountains, I think they're called. And maybe some, like, Yosemite, from Yosemite National Park. Yeah. I'll be looking forward to that. But, yeah. So, these are funny nicknames to call people. For your mom, you can call them Mother, obviously. Or, like, or you could say, like, Chef, but you have to say it like Gordon Ramsay. Yes, Chef! You could also call her, like, Momster, but you maybe could get in trouble, but it's funny, I guess. You should, call your dad, like, Bob the Builder, especially if his name is Bob or Robert. For your sister, you could just call her Sister. And for your brother, probably like Brotato Chip or like the classic Broader with 5 U's. So, in North Korea, you have a picture of Kim Jong-un, and an inspector comes in the middle of the night and inspects the portrait of him. If there is any dust on the portrait, they say they will touch the portrait, and if there's dust on it, they will say your royalty is not high enough. And then you'll be evacuated to a prison camp, and then 3 generations probably will, and, so basically, if your house was on fire in North Korea, you wouldn't protect, like, your family or, like, whatever. You would have to protect that portrait with your life. So, yeah. Yeah. Life is pretty brutal there, I guess. Can't really escape. But, yeah. Kind of running out of things to say. I mean, I don't know. But, yeah. I kind of just post randomly. So, yeah. Hopefully the camera can pick up my voice, but, I'm gonna plug in my phone. So, yeah, it'll be a few seconds. Alright, my phone's plugged in now. Don't gotta worry about that. So, I saw this YouTube short. I'm not sure what this guy's name is, but he said, a doctor will drill a hole in your head if you have a very, very terribly bad headache. But my reaction was, somebody needs to drill a hole in the vegan teacher's head and let some evil spirits out of her. I mean, somebody needs to do that. No. Guys, I would respect people who wear glasses because they legit pay to look at you. They pay to see you. I don't know about you guys, but I have a little sibling I have a little brother, and he's a bit annoying. I mean, once I was playing with my Hot Wheels. Don't know if I'll get copyrighted, but I was once playing with my Hot Wheels, and I mean, my brother just decides to take them, and I mean, so when I do in return, and I take some of his, and then he starts crying, so yeah. I mean, in the first place, they weren't his, so. I mean, I don't really know how to react to that. I mean, I'm kind of fighting against a 3-year-old, but yeah. I mean, I probably will never win that argument ever because of my mom, and so yeah. I mean, I will never, like, as a middle child, you don't get recognized that much. You don't get too much recognition. But I haven't been the youngest child, and it feels like forever. Even though it was like 4 years ago. But still. I mean, you see these guys on YouTube getting idolized, but people who build this country don't get the recognition they deserve. Like, people in hard hats who have been, like, sweating all day and working, and risk their lives, especially high-rises. Like, every building built is because some guy woke up and decided to put a tool belt on, you know? Yeah. I mean, even in this room I'm in right now, somebody just decided to put a tool belt on. Yeah. But back to being a middle child, the oldest is always just in their room, and the youngest is always a ball of energy, and I mean, the middle never gets recognition or whatever. But yeah, I mean, do I get spoiled sometimes? Yes. But still, like, when I was my little brother's age, I was a lot smarter and a lot smarter than he was. I'm not calling him dumb, I mean, he's already cussing and he's 3 years old. Like, once he got this, like, Melissa and Doug, like, fruit set, like, in, like, a blender, and you can, like, there's half pieces, and you can chop them, and he dropped them on the ground, and legit said the S word. So, I mean, I'm not gonna cuss on this YouTube channel, because, you know, I mean, it'll probably get restricted to whatever age group, so, I mean, people who build hotels, or who design them, at least, they want to make the carpet look like every color of vomit, I swear. Like, and the curtain never completely closes. So, yeah, I mean, and half of the outlet is stuck behind the headboard. You have no access to it. And then, I mean, you don't really have, like, so you can't really charge your phone, but they have a phone jack. Whoever needs a cell phone, like, whoever needs a cell phone when you have a landline, and call the front desk for whenever you need towels. There's no water fountains. And then they force you to buy $11 water. And the vents make rattling noises at 3 a.m. so you can look out to the sunset and see through the not fully closed curtains. I mean, it's just insane. I mean, I never know what's going through their minds, so yeah. Have you guys ever wondered if Spider-Man was from the Midwest? Or if he was in the Midwest? Like, he'd just be shooting webs all across the farmland and hits a wind turbine or a windmill or whatever you want to call it, gets decapitated, and then the comic ends with him sitting a bunch of crops dead. And him saying "ope" every time he swings. Like, yeah. And back to that, like, that hotel thing. The light switch is unbelievably difficult to find. I mean, alright, so we're like 6:45 in, kind of. Dun dun. Do you guys play Baseball 9? I have played Baseball 9 on 3 different devices. I mean, actually 4, but I played Baseball 9 on my Chromebook, and my little brother stepped on it, forcing me to get a new one over the same Christmas. And that one is kind of a potato. Like, okay, I'm talking like Joe Biden now, but there's kind of like potato graphics, I'd say. So, I mean, nobody really knows about this YouTube channel, so, I mean, besides like one person. So, if somebody walks into my room, I'm basically busted and you guys are not getting a goodbye. I'm sorry. Just a warning. If the video ends randomly, just know that I just had to cut the tape, and yeah. Can we all agree that the mohawk haircut is really, really freaking ugly? Can we all agree on that? Because I freaking swear. I mean, there's certain people who can fit the mohawk, but, I mean, there's very few. And, I wish I could run a live stream, but I don't know if I have enough subscribers for that. You'd probably have to have like 100 subscribers for a live stream. So, yeah, I'm not gonna do that anytime soon. But a live stream would be cool. Just I wouldn't do it that often. I'd have to be home alone. Because, nobody really knows about this YouTube channel I have. So if they basically just hear me or see me talking to a camera, they're gonna be sussed out. But that would be cool to run a live stream. It would. But, I mean, we're about 20 minutes in. So, yeah. I'm gonna try and make this video an hour long. That would be amazing. I've never done it, and, yeah. I've never done it. I'm kind of thinking about changing my YouTube channel name. Let me know in the comments what I should change it to, or if I should change it or not. Please, I need comments badly. If you are able to comment, do it. It could be a suggestion, it could be a question, it could be basically anything. Just comment something. I haven't gotten one. But we are 21 minutes in about, so we are on schedule. I actually don't have a schedule, but we are on schedule, I'm gonna guess. I don't know. I mean, my fan isn't on, so you won't hear my fan. Because usually you just hear fan as background music. So, yeah. Times when life hits different. The night before vacation, getting fast food late at night, waking up on a dark and rainy morning, and empty hotel hallways. Yep, those are some moments that absolutely are amazing. Or they are just a vivid blank memory in your head that is there for some reason. Because I have so many memories in my head from like 10 years ago that I don't even remember. Like, it's very vivid, and it's just, I don't know, it's just a 2-year-old. So, I mean, my last episode was 50 minutes somehow. I don't know. I don't have much ideas left. Yeah. I mean, my very dear friend Midwestern Radio is not in town. He is in Colorado currently. So, yeah. He probably won't watch this he gets back tomorrow, so I'm not sure when tomorrow, but hopefully sometime soon. And, I've been a co-host on a few of his videos, so I'm pretty sure this podcast will always just be me. I would be surprised if it was anybody else. Oh my lord, the fan turned off, and I swore there was somebody walking around my house. So I about ended the video, but I didn't. So, if my parents or like my mom and stepdad and my sister get home, I'm cutting the tape. You will not get a goodbye. This is 3. I didn't realize there was this about friendship, but there's 3 things, 3 different types of friendship. There's being a friend by vicinity. So basically you're friends because you're forced to be there, like school or work. So, and you're both, like, in the same place every day, so you might as well be buddies, you know? Yeah. For example, like, yeah, school or work is basically one of the examples. The second type is, like, you're just always nice, and then you just meet somebody, I guess. And then the third type is you're disrespectful to each other. And, I mean, you're disrespectful to each other. I mean, you insult each other a lot. And you barely have pictures of them, but the ones you have are awesome as heck. I mean, you'll try and pay for them. They don't want to. You'll just say, shut up and take my money. More times when life has hit absolutely different. Driving past an old school, summer of 2019, having a shower concert, an empty airport, the day before Christmas break, late night drives, or like traveling at night. So yeah. Ooh, dang, we're 26, 27-ish minutes in. So, yeah. Hopefully I can get a video in that's at least an hour. Are you guys forced to have Life 360 in your household? Because I am, and it's very annoying. I mean, they're kind of ruining, my mom is kind of ruining the best years of my life by that app constantly tracking me. I mean, it's insane. I mean, some people get mentally ill about it, but I'm not. Speaking of mentally ill, don't be forcing me for your pronouns. That's disgusting to say, but that is mentally ill. Pronouns are mentally ill. I mean, sometimes it's they, them, and sometimes it's any, all. Any, all is a new one. I'm gonna get away from that subject because I just don't want to. I just don't want to talk about that. Every school knows that one kid who fixes his hair every second. Like, bro, one strand of hair pointing out is not gonna kill you. Like, bro. More times when life has hit different. Going to an airport really early. Being next in line for a roller coaster. And also being on a roller coaster late at night. Walking up to your fridge and drinking water in the middle of the night. That one's a classic. This is signs or memories that you were born in the 2000s or 2010s. Having to break those ice popsicle things with your teeth, feeling dizzy on like a merry-go-round, I think it's called, or like a spinny thing at most parks, but I'll probably put it as a thumbnail. Or I'll probably put something else. I don't really know what this is going to be titled or thumbnailed. that is the problem with me having a YouTube channel, because I don't know what the thumbnail or title is going to be. Trouble coming up with that. But yeah, the town, a town nearby where I live, not gonna say the name, but it was called Edmondson Park. And it had a merry-go-round thing. I'm not sure what it's called. It might be like a spinny, I don't know. But that spinny thing, hopefully you know what I'm talking about, because it's probably the thumbnail. So that thing, I have so many good memories there. So Edmondson Park, there was an old Edmondson Park, and then last year they redid it, and there's a bunch of crap that I don't like. And it's just a newer version of, it sucks. The old one was much better, that's my opinion on most things. And it was green. I mean, I have so many memories there, getting falling on it, and getting the wind knocked out of me. And I also have memories of, when I was, 4 or 5, and my dad pushing me super fast on that. I mean, there's so many good memories at the old Edmondson Park. The new one sucks. So, I mean, when I was, 4 or 5, I called it the Rocket Ship Park, because it had a rocket ship that had, it was fun, but there was a slide, and then you could, climb it. So basically there's a ladder, you could climb it, there was stairs, you could climb it really high. But, once I saw a kid peeing off the slide. Never rode on that slide again. Never. Never did. Also, another thing that reminds you of your childhood is the taste of your own childhood toothpaste. And the feeling of burning your feet on sand. Also, those temporary tattoos that would wash off every time I took a bath. Sleepovers with your cousin when you were younger. These are times when life hit different. Showering at midnight. Visiting your childhood neighborhood. I have a story of my old childhood neighborhoods. I had 2 of them in the past. One of them when I was really young. We moved away when I was probably about 1.5 years old, but I have one memory from there that it's very vivid, but from 11 years ago. Can't really remember it. But I did drive by that neighborhood recently. And, they had changed the house a little bit. It was updated. They had different siding. The old shed was still there from 2007. So was the fence. And, yeah. There was also, I once had a gator that, I wouldn't really ride on it, but my older cousin did. You know who you are. Well, actually, I could just say their name right now, but I'm not going to. But, it is Midwestern Radio is who I'm talking about, but he was 3 or 4 at the time. So, in my other childhood neighborhood, We moved in when I was about, I don't know, probably 1.5. Moved out in September 2016. Dang, 35 minutes already? But, I mean, there's too many good memories there. I mean, the childhood dog was still alive. Yeah. Good times. But, yeah. So that house, recently, they changed their siding to blue, and it looks very disgusting, and I'm very disappointed of the current homeowners of that house. There was a second-story bedroom that had a window. I mean, that was my sister's room, but yeah. The backyard of that house, there was a fence and a playset, any other playset that a 3-year-old would like. A 3-year-old and a 5-year-old would like, so. I mean, there's too many memories. But, yeah. My dad sold it after my parents got divorced, so. Yeah. Not to get too dark, but, yeah. Back to times when life hit different. Morning of a road trip. Late night going to a movie. And going to a water/amusement park with your friends. Summer 2018. Being on a plane for the first time. The last day of school. But, or like the morning of the last day of school, but that's that. But is it just me, or does 2025 sound way too futuristic? 2025 sounds so futuristic. 2024 isn't bad, but 2025 sounds so freaking futuristic. It's insane. I mean, yeah. Do you ever feel like this past however many years, like, the past, I mean, do you ever just feel like this is all fake and we're just living in a big dream right now? And then in a few seconds, you're going to be woken up by your friend in probably like 2015 or 16. Yep. That's how I kind of feel about life right now. Kind of a weird question, but yeah. And just dream phone. I mean, these are signs that you are from, or like you were born in like 2000s or like 2010s. But Play-Doh, if you show me a picture of Play-Doh, I can taste, smell, and feel that picture. And also, that one tinfoil slide that was made of metal, and it burnt your behind every time you went down it. Those glittery pencils, the feel of them, specifically. Not the taste. when you made a chalk creation, but the rain washed it away. That was, at the time, the saddest moment of our life. And also, a picture of crayons, too. I can smell, taste, and feel that. Rolling down a grass hill, and feeling itchy after. The last nap at school. Never realized it, or never really knew. Just, we had our last nap at one point in our life. At schools, specifically. Yep. Andrew Tate, hopefully I don't get exposed, but Andrew Tate likes to call himself dangerous, the most dangerous man in the world, which cannot happen because he is also the loudest in the world. Dangerous and loudest do not have anything in common, okay? You cannot be the dangerous as well as the loudest. Hopefully I don't get exposed by him. That wouldn't be fun. But, he's probably not gonna see this anyway. So, screw you, Andrew Tate, but I'm sorry, but whoever created this Roblox game is going to hell. Okay, so there's a game in Roblox where it's called Helen Keller The Experience. When you press the green button that says play game, there's a black screen. What? You're joking. That's dark. That's dark. Like, actually. But do you guys ever have that one time where you get to go to a gas station and pick a food or like a snack that you want, but it's always the hardest thing to do. It's physically impossible, because then your parents will say, come on, hurry it up, or just one, and then you're just stuck there. Yeah. So, apparently, you can make a Baja Blast out of Powerade, Sprite, and Mountain Dew. I just saw this on YouTube. I'll probably still have to try it, though. So, yeah. For this, I don't really have any kind of script, so I'm just coming up with these as I go, but, I want to make it to an hour so bad. Yeah. And also, who remembers that turtle sandbox? That turtle sandbox was so nostalgic. And also, once my little brother got a sandbox, and it wasn't the turtle one, but, I'm also kind of questioning it, because my neighbors next door have outside cats and a sandbox, and cats are not a good combination, I'll tell you that right now. Just gonna walk up with crap, piss in a sandbox. So, probably in my grandparents' garage or somewhere in their backyard under their deck, they have a turtle sandbox that's empty. But yeah. Have you guys ever watched a movie called Fantasia? It's on Disney Plus. But it was made in 1940, and at the very beginning, there's like weird shapes that I feel like a high person might see. Like, somebody like Snoop Dogg. Hey, I'm joking, my bad, I'm joking. But, it kind of looks like something a high person might see. And then there's all sorts of these weird colors, and it's a weird movie. It's one of the worst Disney ones, or the worst Disney one I have seen in my entire existence. And I have seen a freaking ton of Disney movies. I have seen, I mean, as a Disney child, I have seen lots of Disney movies, so. Yep. I mean, I went to my friend's house, and I got to ride his dirt bike, which was the best experience ever. Riding a dirt bike is bussin'. So, yeah. So. Holy crap, a car just drove by with their bass blasting. And my entire room was shaking. Hold up, guys. I'll be right back and see what that is. I'll be back. What the heck is going on, bro? Bro, that's weird. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I mean, there's not really a car. There's just stuff. But thank God my people I live with aren't here yet. My mom isn't here. So, never trust a person named Chris. Because if they crossed applesauce, who knows what they're going to do to you. That was pretty weird. Because there was a car driving by with the bass at 1,000,000. So, yep. McDonald's apparently cooks their fries with beef flavoring within their vegetable oil. So it's different taste, but it's so good. And probably bad for vegetarians. But, the more you know, right? And also in the UK, they cook their french fries regularly. Same with Canada. I don't know about, so yeah, I don't know about any other place, but if you're vegan, you're safe there, I guess. I don't know. You can eat there. Life hits different. Summer 2016. Or summer 2015. Those were good summers. Those were good summers. The day or night before your birthday. A warm shower right after you're freezing cold from swimming. Yeah. So apparently there's 3 different ways to open a tightly sealed jar. So the first way is you put pressure on both sides of the lid, and air will be released from the can. So, I mean, the second way is a can opener. But the third way, you hold the can upside. I wish I could show you this, but I don't have a can. Like, I just don't have a can. You hold it upside down for 10 seconds, hit the bottom of the jar. They open super simple. So yeah, there you go. I wish I could show it to you, but I don't have a can on hand right now, or like a jar. But you could do that for pickle jars, you know, whatever. Pickle jar's the first thing that came to mind, so that's why I said it. There is some beef with Dave Grohl and Taylor Swift. First of all, Taylor Swift fans, if you say something remotely negative at Taylor Swift, they will kill you, and your entire family and your bloodline will not survive winter, and the rest of your bloodline will probably die, and the rest of your bloodline will probably just get voodoo curse or something. But at a recent live performance, Dave Grohl, if you didn't know, the Foo Fighters singer, took a second to banter as he usually does, and he threw some not so subtle shade at Taylor Swift, implying she doesn't play live. That is bold. I'm not saying I'm a Swiftie, but Grohl did it. People believe in Instagram Live, Dave Grohl's daughter got flamed for something. So, people believe Dave Grohl is doing this to take heat off of her daughter. I mean, his daughter was on a Instagram Live, so that kind of explains it. Don't really know what to say. I'm kind of running out of ideas. We are so close to an hour. We are so freaking close. Yeah. I don't really know what else to say. At this point, I'm gonna start. I don't know. At this point, I'm gonna start walking back and forth. But on an Instagram Live, somebody commented on Taylor Swift's carbon footprint, after which Taylor Swift fans came on after her, telling her to unalive herself. Normal behavior from Swifties, if I'm not living under a rock or too dead wrong. But are you guys team Grohl or Swift? I'm on team Grohl. I mean, his rock and roll stature, that's kind of me. We all have that one friend who cannot ever be put on speaker, because who knows what the frick is going to come out of his mouth. Like, he's unpredictable. Teachers really be putting, 200 kids in a cafeteria and complain it's too loud. What? Sorry. What am I supposed to do? There's 200 of us. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes teachers don't have logic. Same thing with parents. But, yeah. These are some disgusting chip flavors, or just chips in general. Bugless. They're like triangles. If you eat those, you might as well chew on glass. Original salted Doritos. And it's in a green bag, so, yep. But bro, at this point, you're getting like Tostitos from Doritos. Like what? I mean, they're just coming out. Doritos is coming out with tortilla chips at this point. But yep. I mean, people who eat Takis are actually disgusting. Well, not really, but they are so loyal to the Takis brand. If Takis came out with drink, their hungry frickin' behind is gonna grab it. And they're gonna be like, yum, I love it. And it could be absolute trash. School subject tier list. Now I know you guys don't want me to be talking about school, but it's kind of coming up, and I'm afraid. I am afraid of school. I hate school so much. So, yep. Sorry. Copyright music in the background. No, I'm just joking. I was playing the mouthophone. Kazoo. Okay, that's kind of cringe. I'll stop. But yeah, school subject tier list. Math, also known as mental abuse to humans. Very self-explanatory. You look off the board for like 10 seconds. And boom, you have a jumble of math equations you have never seen in your life. F tier. Science is like a B tier. It's not all that bad, but what saved science was the hands-on experiments. Without that, it would be trash. But, history is S tier. I don't get how people can't love it sometimes. And history teachers are more than likely W for the most part. Like, English is like F tier. It's terrible. You read the most boring novels, and then you answer some goofy questions and write a 40-paragraph essay of what you just read. And we're 15 in, so, yeah. We're gonna make it, guys. We're gonna do it. I cannot believe this is happening, but, still gotta wait like a minute and a half. Did you know that the same thing they use for ranch is the same thing they use for sunscreen? It's called titanium dioxide. It's basically what, helps provide the white color in ranch. I mean, yep. And same thing with blue cheese dressing, which is actually disgusting. I've never had it, but I'm gonna assume that. Yep. Guys, should I just be completely silent until we reach an hour? Because it's gonna happen. I mean, this is gonna offend some of you. But, actually, no, it won't. Advice for women: don't marry a man unless you are very proud to have a son exactly like him. Oh my god, we're almost at an hour. Come on, bro. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year. We made it to an hour, bro. This is amazing. Man, bro, I have bad bug bites. Like, they're getting bad. And I have bad sunburn, too. Not even funny. Actually, it kind of is if you want to, but advice for women: don't marry a man if you wouldn't be proud to have a son exactly like him. But this might offend some of you guys. I genuinely thought gender reveals were for babies, not for teenagers. And no, I'm not talking about teenage pregnancy. I'm talking about something else. If you know what I mean. Yep. 1 hour and 1 minute. Dang. Should we go at 2 hours? No, I'm kidding. We're not gonna do 2 hours. 2 hours is absurd. But, we're almost... Oh, wait, we are there. Duh. But, bro, we made an hour. Let's freaking go. But, so, when you buy bread, there is a clip, those, like, clips that you close them with, they're color coordinated for a reason. On Monday, it's blue. On Tuesday, it's green. Thursday is red. Friday, white. And Saturday is yellow. They don't bake bread on Wednesdays. Now, shopping for bread. You want to get bread made or baked. You want to get bread baked the day of or the day before. Nothing earlier or later than that. I mean, most of these food hacks I've been getting from John Howlett. Howlett? I don't know how to say it, but there's 2 T's. So, yeah, if you want to look him up on YouTube. But, yeah. He's pretty insane. Things I hate about school. When you ask to go to the bathroom, the teacher says, you should have gone at lunch. Like, my bad, I didn't realize my own bowel movements were supposed to sync with the school schedule. I mean, if it's really that much of a problem, I'll just crap on the floor and your carpet on the corner of the room. Like, in the corner of the room, I'll be taking a crap. So, you're welcome. Happy 4th of July again. Just, I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of losing things to talk about. Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know if I should get too dark and go on my mental health side of things. You know what? Screw it, I will. But, when a dude opens up, when he really opens up, don't use what he said when he was open to prove a point. You will, because forget, you will never hear the full story. Like, we'll say stuff like, people will say, how are you? We'll say, good. We ain't good. We just ain't gonna tell you, you know? Like, if I tell you something in a moment of vulnerability and use it and you use it against me, forget me ever talking to you. You gotta quit. You just gotta stop. Like, you can't just say he's in his man cave, he's shut down, you know, he's quiet. It's because when he did open up to you, you shut the door on him, okay? I mean, watching kids do anything is entertaining, but like, T-ball, buckle up. You're gonna see a no-scope shot put to the shin. I might, like, bro, it's insane. I might lose views. For this one. But, Taylor Swift's music is trash. Dog puke. It is disgusting. Dog water. Absolute crap. I mean, like, music today is garbage. Music from the 80s and 90s and early 2000s, absolutely bussin'. You know? Like, yeah. Not to get really dark here, but when you were a kid, you would watch the news and hear of people committing you know what, and then you say, how could someone ever unalive themselves? And then you got a bit older. Here's a list of some songs you should never play ever at a funeral. Staying Alive by the Bee Gees, I think, or the GBs, I don't know. The song called Bye Bye Bye. Highway to Hell. What Doesn't Kill You Makes You Stronger. Another One Bites the Dust. I'm Happy by William Ferrell, or like Pharrell or something, I don't know. But it's from Despicable Me. So, I'm Happy. It's Too Late to Apologize. The Final Countdown. Because it literally is the final countdown. And I'm still standing by whoever. But the final countdown. Which it is the final countdown. Goodbye.